Curveball off the hands. Second baseman Jake Bell picks it up and throws out Rivera at first base. 4-3 in your scorebook. Number 23, second baseman Tristan Vetter steps in. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Catoctin leads 2-1. Inside. Ball 1, the count. Slow breaking curveball, strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And another exact same pitch. Bends over the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Tristan. Oh,
just below the knees on that one.
Must have been low. DJ was running out of the box. He thought he had a good one there, and Peyton also thought he had a good one. But 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Curveball
That
just
and
off
stayed
the plate.
outside. Yep. That and stayed outside.
Castro, a very technical pitcher. He's really good with location.
Yep. Oh, crafty left-hander. You have the power pitcher Joey McManus, and then his sidekick, this crafty left-handed Peyton. Quite the 1-2 combination for the Cougars. Ooh.
Now batting
That
number
also
11,
must have been low because it looked like it had the heart of the plate. So with 2 outs, Tristan Vetter earns the walk. Leighton Went steps in for the Hawks. First pitch, fastball, inside quarter, strike 1 to Leighton. Leighton fly ball to right field for an out in the second inning.
There goes the runner.
Got
He's
him off
caught.
base,
And the throw gets by the second baseman, so the runner holds at second.
So Peyton got him picked off first base. The runner didn't even try to go back, just took off for second. The throw from first baseman McManus to second base, a little offline, goes into left field. So Vetter's at second base.
So
No balls, 1 strike.
Tying run on second, go ahead at the plate. Go back in again. It's
Okay,
fixed. We had to reset it.
Okay, North Carolina's calling me.
Tell them to go out and in. It's fixed.
Thank you.
First pitch. Check that second pitch. 2 strikes now to Leighton. Third pitch, a swing and a miss, and strikes him out. Side's retired.
That was the fastest pitch I've seen out of Castello yet.
Good inside fastball.
Nice heat.
Broke back over the plate a little bit. So they strand the runner on second.
Indeed they do. I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors for making this game possible. We couldn't do it without you. That's Fredericktown Yamaha, Hawkins Landscaping, Kelco Plumbing, Thermont American Legion Post 168, and Thermont's own Country Kitchen. Thank you so much for making these games possible.
One recent diner summed it up perfectly.
This place is so good. The
small town diner with awesome food and great service.
Thurmont Country Kitchen is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. Open weekdays 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Remember when Grandma used to say, if you're looking for a great restaurant, follow the locals. And that's exactly what you'll find at Thurmont Country Kitchen. A wonderful mixture of out-of-town guests, travelers up and down Route 15, and the locals who love Country Kitchen's award-winning roasted chicken. Homemade cooking at its...
All right, we are back live here. Top of the 5th inning. Number 7, Green, the leadoff batter, bottom of the order for the Cougars, steps in. Ball outside. 1-0 the count.
Mason Johnson in his second inning of work for the Hawks on the mound.
Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count now to Green. Cougars lead it 2-1 here in the top of the 5th. Change up outside. 2-1 the count.
Across town, 1-1 after 1 in the softball action. Urbana versus Catoctin.
Ground ball to short. Backhands it. Throw is low, but the first baseman comes up with the save.
Yeah, nice scoop there on the low bounding ball.
Now batting, number 3, Connor Crum.
So Brian out 6-3 to start the 5th inning for the Cougars. Connor on base both times, scoring one of the 2 Cougars runs, both times on base by walk. First pitch swing.
Grounder to second. He bobbles it, picks it up, and throws just in time.
Connor wasn't patient that time. First pitch, he liked it. Second baseman to first for the out.
Back-to-back groundouts now, and that'll bring McManus to the plate.
Joey looking for his first base hit today.
Off speed pitch inside for a ball 1. Low and away. 2-0 the count. Oh, curveball. Late call strike on the inside edge of that strike zone. 2-1. Way outside.
Look for Joey to be swinging from the hills.
3-1's the count. 2 out. No runners on. He walked him.
Good eye. Held up on that outside curveball.
And that's not the worst thing you can do to Joey McManus.
That's
to
exactly
put him
right.
on first.
When you're down 3-1. You've got to be selective. Pick your poison. Move on to the next batter.
And the next batter is Worth. Worth takes a called strike. Two out, runner on first. Top of the 5th. High fly ball out of no, it may be in play. It stays in play.
Oh.
And the first baseman makes the catch. It looked like it was
not.
going out, and then it drifted back in.
He didn't catch it. It fell. He
fell?
Dropped the ball.
Okay.
Had a chance. It worked its way back in front of the screen, in front of the first base dugout.
Sorry. Correct that. Garrett Worth still up the bat.
So Worth is still at the bat.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Garrett.
Way outside. Ooh, that curveball was in right at chin level. He had to duck out of the way, and question was, is it going to break over? It did not. 2-2 the count. Base hit into right field. The runner turns and goes to third. The throw is cut off. And so a single by Worth.
And now hitting number 6.
And I think Cougars are one of the better 2-out hitting teams I've ever seen.
And I'm gonna go further. 2 strike. I mean, nice patience there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Took a few, fouled one off, and then just took that outside pitch to right field. Nice, easy 2-strike swat into right field.
That'll bring the second baseman Bell to the plate with runners on the corners. And a 1-run lead here in the top of the 5th.
Oh,
Base hit into left field. That'll score 1. The runner comes around second. The left fielder bobbles it, slides, and they slide in the third base safe. So there's runners on second and third, 1 run across the plate.
yeah, ball down the left field line. Left fielder tracking it down, went, and he slipped, which enabled easily for Worth to slide into third, and Jake Bell took advantage of that and rounded and went to second. So as you said, 1 run in, and runners on second and third here with 2 outs for catcher Shipton.
Low, ball 1 to number 16. And MPSSA will draw the schedule out tonight. Today's the day they post it. So we'll look for that to come out this afternoon. I've been informed it's already out. So during the next break, we'll talk a little bit about that, Coach.
Yeah, most of the teams from Frederick County have first-round buys. I think Walkersville travels to Hammond, and then like Linganore, TJ, Frederick, Tuscarora might play each other. Those games will be Thursday.
Ball outside, 3-1 now to Shipton.
Shipton, one of the more patient hitters for the Cougars, and he earns the walk.
That'll load up the bases and set the table.
Cougars, number 42, Mason Farrell.
For Farrell.
What a position for the young man to just join the varsity
JV call-up.
for the playoffs.
Yep.
And we have a courtesy runner for the Cougars at first base now.
So I'm looking at the brackets as we get ready to put there's a timeout on the field. Catoctin with the first round bye. They play on Saturday, and they will play the winner of the Smithsburg-Williamsport game. Catoctin will play them at home on Saturday.
So during that timeout, Coach Frauenfelder out, pitching replacement. Number 10, Dylan Williams, now in relief.
Brunswick playing Hancock, and Clear Spring playing Boonesboro in the 1A West. That's your setup for Region 2, 1A West.
Considered by some to be the toughest region in the state of Maryland, with Clear Spring and Boonesboro in that other side of the 2A West bracket from Catoctin.
Urbana will face either Clarksburg or Seneca Valley, the 4th and 5th seed, on Saturday at home in their opening round of the 4A West Region 2.
Yep, Urbana, one of the stronger teams. I mean, clearly they're here in the CMC championship, but ranked in the state. Only 2 losses, and as we talked about, probably the hottest team in the state. Haven't lost since March 31st.
If we turn our attention to the softball brackets, Catoctin will play either Clear Spring or Hancock on the 15th, but I believe that's Monday
Yes.
at home.
So Mason Farrell steps in against Dylan Williams. And first pitch swinging up the middle.
And a force out at second to get out of it. That's it, but the Cougars put one more across the board here to take a 3-1 lead as we move into the bottom of the 5th, with the Urbana Hawks coming to the plate after this message from our sponsors.
Kelco Plumbing and Backhoe Service LLC is conveniently located at 108 North Carroll Street in Thurmont, with over 40 years of experience in the plumbing industry, celebrating its 10th year serving our community, specializing in all phases of plumbing, including septic installation and repair. The favorite part of our job is meeting new people and knowing that we helped. Kelco Plumbing prides itself on a job well done, with pricing that won't flood your budget. Burst pipes, water damage, clogged drains, replacement, remodel, or upgrades. Kelco Plumbing services most major fixtures, faucets, water heaters, sump pumps, and well pumps and pressure tanks. Kelco Plumbing is certified and licensed in Maryland and Pennsylvania. Call them today at 301-788-9791. That's 301-788-9791. Emergencies or planned repairs, Kelco Plumbing will go out of their way to explain exactly what needs to be done in simple, easy to understand solutions. When a plumber's work is done, well, everyone is happy. Remember, a good flush beats a full house every time. Kelco Plumbing is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the radio.
All right, here we go. Gonzalez steps in, leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 5th. This team down by 2 runs here in the CMC Championship. Second year in a row for these two teams facing each other. Called strike outside edge of the plate.
Peyton Castello in his second inning of work here for the Cougars on the mound.
Curveball. Called strike. 0-2 the count. Fouled away over the dugout. Ooh. Swing and a miss. It tipped back into the catcher's glove, got away from him, and so the runner gets the first safely.
Now
If you're
batting
scoring
number
at
5,
home,
Riley Smith.
that's a strikeout with an E2. for runner Gonzalez to get on first base.
That'll bring number 5 to the plate for Urbana. That's bottom of the order now. Smith, the center fielder. Takes a strike right across the plate.
Riley 0 for 2 on the day, but did get on in the third inning on an error and was able to score the lone run.
Throw to first. Good move. Castello's got a great move to first.
Sure does. Gonzalez diving under the tag of McManus safely into first. Close play.
There he goes again. Both the throws are a little high. He gets that down in the strike zone to the first baseman, and that guy's out. He picks him off. Here's the throw home. Beautiful bunt right to the second baseman. Pick it up, throw to first. Not in time. A base hit bunt by Smith, the center fielder.
Yep.
Now batting number 3, Christian
Speedster
Petroli.
perfectly placed with a left-handed Castello following through, falling off towards third base. Riley put the ball down hard, bunted it towards the second baseman, and just was able to outrun the play for the infield base hit.
So that'll bring Petroli to the plate with no outs and runners on first and second. And he lays down a bunt. Throw to third, got him. So they get the force at third as they try to bunt him around.
Peyton hopped off the mound, got on top of that bunt. It was just a little too firm and got to Peyton too quick. He went to third base to get the force out for the first out of the inning.
So the Hawks playing a little small ball here in the bottom of the fifth.
If you're scoring at home, that's 1-5. Gets Gonzalez out at third base.
Castello steps off the mound, timeout. Wipes the sweat off his brow. And now he's back on the rubber.
Left-handed Keegan Johnson steps in.
Runner steals the second. He's out. They got him by a country mile.
And what I think they're saying is they missed a tag. The ball got there clearly before the runner did, but I think Riley Smith reached around or he feels he reached around the tag of Connor Crum and was on the base, but umpire's call is out.
So they pick off the runner stealing third.
So Riley Smith is out 2-5.
Throw to first, not in time.
So what looked like a big inning forming for the Hawks. Now they got 2 outs with a runner on first and Johnson still to plate. Another throw to first.
A ground out force and then a steal attempt. And that took away. That erased the tying and go-ahead run. Now the tie run at the plate. Low and away. Ball 1. 1-1 the count to Johnson. Castello taking a long time. Comes home. Ball outside. 2-1. So Castello staring down that runner on first. And now Castello talking to the umpire, second base umpire. What do you think he's asking him?
I think he's asking
It's
about
the
the
count.
pitch count.
3 balls, no strikes. I hope Castelo didn't tell him that.
I'm sure he would not have. The umpire just indicated it for us. And
Ball 4 outside.
that's the unintentional intentional walk when he fell behind.
Approaching the plate for the Hawks, number 8.
Yeah, you're not going to give him anything.
No, not the dangerous Keegan Johnson.
So now Coach Fraunfelter walks down to talk to his batter, Roussel, the first baseman. He pats him on the helmet and says, "You got this." With 2 out, runners on first and second. The Cougars now infield huddle up on the mound. With is that Coach DeLauder out there?
No, Coach Franklin
Okay.
out there talking through the situation with 2 outs and runners on first and second. Russell 1 for 2 on the day, base hit and strikeout swinging.
All right, here we go. Time in. Roussel steps in.
So all 4 infielders are deep.
Nice pitch just off the strike zone. Ball 1 to Roussel. Outfield playing deep, straight away. Chopped foul.
Boy, the pace of the game really slowed down this half inning, didn't it, Mike?
Yeah, it did. We were moving along
A lot
wonderfully.
going on. This is what you like for your young men, though, as they prepare for the playoffs.
Curveball outside. 2-1 the count. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Urbana down by 2 at the plate. Go ahead run at the plate.
Oh,
Well hit to the fence. That might be out of here. And it goes off the inside of the fence. Here comes a second run in. And a double 2-run RBI double for Roussel to tie the game.
Wow, great hit. Lofted that ball deep,
Now batting
and
for the Hawks,
I guess
number
probably
20,
in the high school
Andrew
parks
Purcell.
that would have been a home run also, but bounced up against the fence and just laid it at the base of the fence, which enabled both Petrelli and Johnson to score all the way from first base. Johnson, Petrelli from second. So Andrew Purcell, the Hawks catcher, steps in. First
Fouled.
pitch swinging.
Fouled away over the dugout. So Urbana with some great production at 2 outs. Curveball outside, 1-1. Two out, runner on second, tie game, 3-3. Curveball, called a ball, 2-1. High pop out of play. That sun's starting to get low over the horizon as Players are all starting to shield their eyes on the field and right in their face now. They're looking right into the sun.
Big situation here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second.
Castelo needs to get out of this one. And the count goes full.
You come back with a fastball or work that curveball again.
That curveball is his favorite pitch, and he just can't seem to get it over right now. Fastball inside, ball 4.
And we have a pinch hitter for Urbana.
Now walking to the plate, number 9, Parker Bell.
Parker Bell to hit in place of right fielder Luke Rivera.
Parker's got that orange bat. Goes down and talks to Coach Fraunfelter. They point out the second base and reminds him there's the force. You got to get this one out to the outfield. Go ahead run on second. Called strike on the curveball.
See how aggressive Parker is now at the plate, taking that first pitch strike.
Ball inside. Ooh, called him a strike on that. Wow. 0-2 the count.
Peyton has that little tailing fastball that looks like it's in on the hands of the right-handed batter and breaks back over the plate a little bit.
Fouled away. Count remains 0-2.
Same pitch this time, working the outside corner. And it looks like we're having issues getting baseballs into the game.
Coach Will DeLauder comes across with a handful for the umpire. We're ready to play.
So Peyton way up, no balls, 2 strikes to the pinch hitting Parker Bell. 2 outs, runners on first and second for the Hawks.
Way outside. 1-2 to Parker Bell. Curveball just outside.
Stayed up a little bit.
Bell working the count. Foul tip into the catcher's glove for the strikeout. So Castelo pitches himself out of jam, but not until the Urbana Hawks put 2 across the board to tie it up at 3 apiece. We'll be right back after this break.
Dr. John Hageman at Center of Life Chiropractic and his wife Marcia at Center of Life Pilates for their many years of helping people in need and for the wonderful ways they give back to their community through scholarship and fundraising efforts. Center of Life is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. For information or to check out their schedule, go online to centeroflife.us today. That's Center of Life Chiropractic and Pilates. Make an adjustment to your life today.
Hello, Catoctin Banner fans. The May edition of the Catoctin Banner Newsine is on the streets right now, so you definitely want to get your copy. Don't miss Jim Rada's exciting ending of the time-traveling fictional romance story at Loy's Station. Learn about the ice cream excuse at the root of the Sanders Market legacy in Cascade. And you definitely don't want to miss reading about the Great Academy Fire of 1885 that took place in Emmitsburg. Find out who Thomas was in Joan Fry's article, A Man Called Thomas. Go on a health revival with publisher Deb Spaulding. And cheer on the Lady Cougars softball team in Michael Betteridge's Sports Talk. No doubt about it, the Catoctin Banner Newsine is your favorite good news, full-color, monthly publication that celebrates the people, the history, and the events in the northern Frederick County region. So get your free copy today.
All right, we are back here live, top of the 6th inning, knotted up at 3 apiece. Called strike on the first pitch.
Dylan Williams in his second inning of work for the Hawks.
Curveball outside. 1-1 the count. Ooh, inside. Changeup. Swung way out in front of that one.
And then the ball just off the plate. Almost in the dirt by the time it crossed the plate.
Gradle hits one deep to center field. Center fielder settles underneath it and makes the catch.
Now batting for the Cougars,
That's the
number
first time they were able to get Hunter Reed out.
Well, that was Reed.
Yes, 2 for 2 coming in.
That'll bring Castello to the plate, the pitcher.
Peyton 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Base hit and then out unassisted to the first baseman.
Well, that one got away from the pitcher. And brought the catcher up out of his stance. It was high and out, way outside. 2-0. High off-speed pitch. Castello looking down to third base for the signal. He steps in. Ball 4.
Now batting number 7.
4 straight balls in a row. And Castello gets on. That'll bring the top of the order. Bryant Green to the plate. Shortstop for the Cougars. With 1 out and a runner on first. The go-ahead run on first.
Little conference on the mound. Reminding him who's covering second with a left-handed batter at the plate.
Dylan Williams steps off the rubber. Timeout. And now he's back on. Ooh, swing and a miss. Green went after that one.
Yeah, that changeup that Dylan throws drops off the table.
That one on the plate. Bounces up. The catcher keeps it in front of him to hold the runner at first. That'll even the count at 1 apiece. Throw to first, high. Runner slides in safe. Cashflow on first.
Would not be surprised, a little run and hit action here. No movement from Peyton, and the ball's outside.
2-1. Low and inside. That one got way past the catcher. It bounced off the plate and over his glove to the screen. And the runner advances.
So Costello moves into scoring position with 1 out. 3-1 count on Green.
Ball 4 way outside. Back-to-back walks now by Dylan Williams. That'll bring Connor Crum to the plate. And now Coach Fraunfelter trots out to the mound. We might see a change here. We do.
Yeah.
Number 3 coming in for Urbana to pitch, Christian Petroli. Or is that 13? I'm sorry. Number 13, Gavin Alanak. Alanak, their powerhouse reliever, with 21 strikeouts in only 15 innings pitched.
As Gavin takes his warm-ups, he's a little bit of a sidearm release, whereas the other Urbana pitchers were more over the top.
Right-hander. One out. Runners on first and second. Williams relieved by Alanak here in the top of the 6th with a tie score 3-3. Just what you'd hope for in a good championship ball game.
And across town, the softball game has moved to the top of the 5th already, moving along quickly over there. 1-1. Urbana Hawks and the Catoctin Cougars.
Wow. Isn't it amazing? Both teams playing for the championship, Catoctin and Urbana, baseball and softball. I mean, how do you split your fans? Who goes to what game? How do you figure that out?
Well, it's actually like the regular season.
I hear you, yeah. All right, here we go. Crum in. Shows bunt, lays down a beauty, trickles foul.
Yeah, if he's going to force the third baseman to make the play there, and third base is staying back because the runner on second, but the ball could not stay fair. Connor with a strike.
It came out off the bat nicely, but that turf is bouncy.
Connor in his 4th at bat, 2 walks and 1 ground out, 1 run scored here this afternoon.
He shows bunt the other way and tips it away. 0-2 the count now to Connor. He shakes his head, not happy with that one.
Yeah, upset with his execution. He wants to get that down because the infield is playing deep. Either way, if he keeps it fair down the lines, he probably has an infield base hit. But this now with 2 strikes, look for him to just punch something out to the outfield.
And he goes out, sticks the bat out there, and fouls it away. Another pitch. Chopper. Oh, he manages it. No, they said a
Foul ball.
Foul ball. So the third baseman tried to cut it off and throw to first. He would have been safe, but the umpire said no, it hit the foul territory before it hit your glove. So we reset. Everybody goes back. The count remains 0-2 with 1 out, runners on first and second. High fly ball to center field. Center fielder drifts left, and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And the runners hold.
Now batting number 11, Joey McManus.
All right. Perfect situation.
Yeah, I was
here.
thinking the same thing. That means the table is set for Joey McManus. With 2 out, runners on first and second.
See how careful Gavin Alanak is pitching to Joey with 2 outs. It's not like you want to walk him and load the bases up.
Yes,
Not
you're
an
right.
ideal situation, but
You
don't
really
want-
can't.
You don't want to give up a big hit here either, late in the game.
Timeout. Alanak taking a long time on the mound, and the umpire finally calls time. A little bit of strategy between the pitcher and the batter right now. A little head game going on. Outside, ball 1. Low and away, 2-0. So it looks like the strategy here is don't give him anything.
I'm not sure he's throwing it outside on purpose. He's definitely working the outside corner, staying away from the power zone for Joey.
Ball 3. Let's see if they green light him right here. Timeout.
And they
Balk.
just
So they get a balk, and Joey trots down to first place.
no, they just called for the fourth ball. Intentional walk.
Oh, they intentionally walked him?
Yeah.
All right.
So Garrett Worth steps to the plate. McManus on first. Brian Green on second.
Fouled away
And
down the right side.
Peyton Castello on third. First pitch swinging.
2 outs. Base is loaded.
Garrett Worth, one of the leading RBI men in the Cougars lineup. Love to get a few here.
Called strike. fastball on the outside corner. 0-2 the count now. Allenack way ahead. Can work around him here. Into center field, and he makes the catch. So Allenack pitches out of that jam with bases loaded, and the Cougars strand 3 runners as we move to the bottom of the 6th inning with Urbana coming to the plate after this.
As the 2023 season is underway.
They sit down the line, extra bases into the corner.
Bring your Natitude and cheer on Joey, CJ, Josiah, and all your favorite Nats players this spring.
See you later.
While you enjoy a beautiful day at the ballpark with cold drinks, great food, and unbelievable giveaways. Visit Nats.com/tickets and join the fun.
Are you looking for an expert mechanic you can trust? One that has excellent service at a fair price? Call Kenny at Catoctin Mountain Motorsports, conveniently located just off Route 15 at Roddy Creek Road in Thurmont. Catoctin Mountain Motorsports is a family-owned, full-service repair shop specializing in dirt bikes, UTVs, ATVs, and more. Or if your thing is more on-road, check out the broad range of automotive and motorcycle makes and models Catoctin Mountain Motorsports can service. Don't ignore that check engine light. Catoctin Mountain Motorsports will read the code free and get you an appointment right away. That's Catoctin Mountain Motorsports. Give us a call today at 301-678-9023. That's 301-678-9023. On-road or off-road, 2 wheels or 4. Take a ride to the mountain. Catoctin Mountain Motorsports is a proud sponsor of Frederick County High School sports on the radio.
All right, we are back live for the bottom of the 6th inning, next to the last inning of the game. And Urbana will come to the plate. What's the lineup for the plate for Urbana?
Vetter, Wink, and Gonzalez. Unless Coach Frauenfelder gets some pinch hitters, which we might have right away. And Logan Malakowski is now pitching for the Cougars here in the bottom of the 6th.
Malakowski on the mound, moves from center field to pitching duty.
And indeed, Tristan Vetter steps in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 6th.
The 4th pitcher of the game for Catoctin.
First pitch swinging.
Shortstop gloves it, throw to first, and a ground out.
6-3 for the first out on 1 pitch.
Now batting number 11, Leighton Wink.
Wank comes in.
Left fielder, number 11, Leighton, 0 for 2 on the afternoon.
Ball low. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss. Malakowski with a low fastball. Curveball called strike. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting number 4, Armando Gonzalez.
Great pitching there by Logan Malakowski. Working both zone high and low. That curveball broke from high to low to finish off Leighton.
2 up, 2 down. Called strike. Gonzalez. Last batter in the rotation. Low, ball 1. Into right field. Takes one step to his left and makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. The Cougars move to the top of the 7th for their potential last bat of this game. We'll step aside and be right back.
Locally owned and operated, winner 8 years in a row for the best of the best in Frederick County. Hawkins Landscaping is #1 with an array of full landscape site design, lawn maintenance, hardscaping, lighting, drainage, and more. Let our professionally trained staff of certified landscapers transform your landscape from a dream to reality. From the design through construction and into maintenance, Hawkins Landscaping specializes in elegant and inviting outdoor environments. If you are looking to create, upgrade, or revitalize your landscape, call Hawkins Landscaping today at 301-898-3615. That's 301-898-3615. Hawkins Landscaping. When you deserve the best, get the best.
At Amber Hill Therapy Centers, our goal is to provide you with a customized treatment plan using advanced physical therapy and occupational therapy methods and technology. With offices conveniently located in Thurmont and throughout Frederick County, Amber Hill Therapy Centers specializes in sports injuries and sports rehab, back pain, post-surgical rehab, and more. We accept all major insurance plans. Amber Hill Therapy Centers treats patients of all ages who receive care from
All right, here we go. Last inning of the game. We're in the top of the 7th. Knotted up at 3 apiece here. Cougars at the plate.
I was just asked, and Frederick News Post reporter Alexander, is it the last inning of the game if they're tied?
You mean, do we go extra innings? I heard Kendro talking about something about it.
Did he bring 2 plaques?
No, those were the 2 plaques for the different, yeah.
But anyway, we speculate.
Yes, we do.
First 2 pitches, balls. Jake Bell steps in for the 3rd. Gavin Alanak in his 2nd inning of work for the Hawks.
Called strike. Right across the plate. Got him looking. 2-1 to Bell. Oh, he fouled that one. Back to the screen, even it up at 2 apiece.
Across town, it's 1-1 in the top of the 6th, and Urbana led off the inning with a double, so they have the lead run on 2nd with 1 out now.
Swing and a miss. He got him.
Now batting number 16.
That sidearm, little bit of a curveball, stayed low. Jake unable to hold up. Strikes out. Brings up DJ Shipton for his 4th at bat this afternoon. He's 0 for 2 with a walk on the afternoon. And Urbana scored. So they're up 2-1 in the 6th inning over at Hood College.
Called strike to Shipton. Oh, wild pitch. Gets away from Alanak. He shakes his hand like, something wrong with my hand. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. My hand did it. Nice hit in left field.
So, just a little
Now batting
team
number 42,
chatter
Mason
here.
Farrell.
These two teams, I mean, we talked about how good they are, their records and stuff. Urbana comes into the game with a team ERA of 1.69. Catoctin with a team ERA of .98. Both teams giving up 3 runs. Just shows you how good the hitting is for both teams. To be able to scratch across 6 runs against these pitching staffs.
Farrell at the bat. Takes a ball. 1-0 the count. Runner takes off for second, but Farrell fouls it down the first base line.
Yeah, a little running hit. Mason was trying to punch that thing through the hole first base side, but fouls it off.
One and one to Farrell. Throw to first, back in time. Low gets past the catcher. There goes the runner down to second. He slides in safe. You know, hard to keep. The catchers have a tough time at the plate in this type of medium in the field. The ball doesn't seem to slide as much as it does. It seems to be a lot spongier.
It gets to you quicker off the turf than if it would off of real dirt.
In the gap, backhand stop. They throw to third, and the runner goes back safe. So the Cougars, another base hit, and some good solid base running, heads-up base running.
Now batting number 9.
Let's see what if the official scorer puts anything up there. A hit or a...
So they try to tag the lead runner. He sees it coming and runs back to second, slides in safe. No force.
Designated hitter Hunter Reed, 2 for 3 on the afternoon.
Ball outside. 1-0.
Hunter, impressive looking 9th grade. Hard to believe he's only a freshman, one of the team leaders in RBIs with 14. Big situation here for the Cougars.
Called strike right at the knees. 1-1 the count. Go ahead, run in scoring position on second base with 1 out. Outside, ball 2.
Across town at the end of 6, Urbana Hawks 2, Catoctin Cougars 1 in the CMC.
And who's the home
softball.
team in that matchup? Who's the home team?
Catoctin.
High fly ball down right field line. Everybody's running after it. Can't see what happened. It went out of our vision, field of vision here from.
It stayed in play, but unable to corral it. First baseman and right fielder from the Hawks.
We're in this portable press box on wheels that actually belongs to Hood College. Behind the backstop in the Frederick Community College baseball field. Chess match between the runner on second and Alanak, and
Now, this is a beautiful facility, and both Frederick Community College baseball and Hood College baseball share this as their home field.
Chop foul. 2-2 the count. Reed steps in. Throw to second, way high. Otherwise, he gets picked off.
Yeah, what a play by the shortstop, Christian Petroli, just to keep that in the infield.
Yeah, he snuck underneath him, and
They had Brian Green leaning and
Yeah.
getting his secondary lead. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Hunter.
low and inside. Full count now. Reed takes a deep breath, steps into the box. Clutch situation here for the freshman. Check swing outside. They go to the second baseman. Called strike.
They finally, it took them a while to check with the base umpire. From my vantage point, it looked like he had swung. He tried to hold up, but Hunter just not strong enough to stop his swing.
So the strikeout to Reed makes it 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, with the Cougars on first and second. And Costello at bat. Batting left-handed, he steps in. Just off the plate, ball 1.
Curveball breaks late, misses the outside corner for ball. Home plate umpire getting a little ribbing here by both sides.
Oh, that one went right behind Costello. He had to avoid being hit, step into the plate. 2-0. Fouled away. Costello trying to go opposite field on that one.
Yep.
Infield in shallow, straight away.
Yeah, Alanak working the outside corner with that right-handed curveball, breaking over the outside corner to Peyton, and Peyton just slapped that in the way.
Same thing. I heard it, yeah. It's not mine, that's all I can say. I moved mine far away.
See if Gavin has confidence to come inside on Peyton here with 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He does. Oh, a line drive right into the glove of the second baseman as he falls down and makes the catch.
Yep, line drive to the second baseman. Peyton, good at bat, barreled that one up, but no luck.
So the Cougars strand 2 base runners. The score remains tied. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning with the Urbana Hawks coming to the plate with one last chance to take this championship here today. We'll be right back.
E-bikes are the latest trend and
urban and suburban transportation. Pedal or throttle, exercise or relax. E-bikes are everywhere now in our area. Fredericktown Yamaha Cycle Company is Frederick County's largest supplier of pedal-assisted e-bikes. Fredericktown Yamaha is a supplier of Yamaha, Giant, and Intense electric bikes. From open road to crosstown commutes, mountain bikes, and more, Fredericktown Yamaha specializes in two wheels and a motor. Since 1975, located just off Urbana Pike in Frederick. Check out our website at fredericktown.yamaha.com. Fredericktown Yamaha, where the fun begins.
All right, here we go. This is just the way you wrote it.
Riley Smith.
This is every hitter's dream. Tied up in the bottom of the 7th, the Urbana Hawks.
Logan Malakowski, his second inning of work for the Cougars. And facing Riley Smith, leadoff hitter for the Hawks.
And all that noise you hear. Base hit in the center field. And that'll get the crowd alive. So the go-ahead run on first now.
Now batting number 3, Christian Petroli.
Riley, last time he was on base, was out trying to steal third. We'll see if he tries to steal second here or if Coach Frauenfelder just puts the bunt on.
Yeah, there it goes. Here's the bunt. He pulls the bat back. Called strike. 0-1 the count now.
A little confusion there. Christian, not sure he wanted to bunt, but he didn't pull back soon enough. Called strike on the high pitch.
Ball outside. 1-1.
Over at Hood, it's 2-1, bottom of the 7th. Catoctin, their last opportunity. They need to find a run to tie that game up.
Malakowski with an easy throw to first. The runner checks back. Bunt. It's a little one. Throw to first. Malakowski gets the ground out. But the runner sack bunts over to second in his scoring position.
Yep. Sack bunt out. Christian out 1-3. And Keegan Johnson steps to the plate with Riley Smith on second base. The winning run.
Base hit does it.
So, intentional walk.
Aha. All right, I think that might be a smart move, actually. I mean,
yeah, that run means nothing.
Yeah,
the winning runs
and
there. Johnson bats
424
on the season.
420. I got him. Yeah, okay.
424,
all right,
according to the latest. And stepping to the plate, Connor's a 333 hitter.
Yeah, there you go.
So 100-point difference. Now, Connor had a nice at bat. The double to left and both
double
runs
steal, and they go in safe.
So I think it was a matter of time till Riley tried to steal, and he just took off first pitch. So now a sac fly, pass ball, a bunch of ways for the walk-off winning run for the Hawks. Infield in. They got to cut the run off or the game's over.
Ball one, low. No, ball two, excuse me. 2-0 the count. One out, runners on second and third.
Yep. Connor 2 for 3 on the day, a single in the first and a double in the fifth. And that was a 2-run double by Connor.
3-0 the count, and here comes Coach Franklin out to the mound. I think you're going to see a change here. So Malachowski, his first year pitching, in a bit of a jam in the bottom of the 7th.
And over at Hood College, it's a complete game. Urbana Hawks 2, Catoctin 1. So the Urbana Lady Hawks win the CMC championship.
And they started an hour after us. All right.
Pace of play is quite different in the two sports, for sure.
Malachowski stays in. Here we go. Swing and a miss.
Connor was just trying to knock that one to the outfield. Get a deep shot so Riley Smith can tag and score from third. Missed. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Wank goes after an outsider. I'm sorry, Roussel, Connor Roussel goes after the ball outside. And the count moves full. Swing and got him. He struck him out. So Malachowski with a clutch strikeout takes it to 2 outs.
So Logan fell behind 3-0 and then 3 straight swinging strikes.
And all
Gets
after
Connor.
Coach Franklin visited the mound.
So Andrew Purcell steps to the plate.
Ball outside.
Right-handed hitting senior catcher for the Hawks. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk, 2 strikeouts. And Logan falls behind again. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0. Now they're going to walk him, I think.
Then the intentional walk.
So what's the strategy here? You get the force at any base? Is that the strategy?
Well, and you're behind 2-0. You know, you don't want to give him anything to hit. That does put Logan in a situation now that he has to throw strikes. And yeah, any base now you can touch and end the inning.
And it brings Rivera to the plate.
Yep. So Luke re-entering. Parker Bell hitting his spot last time.
How's Rivera doing on the day?
Rivera is 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. High drama here. And that one's in the turf. Ball 1. Malachowski seems a little jittery right now.
Big situation. A nerve-wracking situation for anybody.
Called strike. 1-1 the count.
The umpire keeping the crowd in suspense with the late strike call.
He does take a while to make that call, doesn't he? Low, ball 2. Well, he's got to throw strikes now.
Yep, he's got to make Luke swing the bat. You don't want to fall behind 3-1 either.
Now he's just got to come right at him now.
And he does.
Fouled away.
Watch out.
McManus charges towards the fence, but it's out of play.
Yep.
2-2 the count now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases jammed. Winning run on third base.
And biggest pitch of the game right here.
High drama at Frederick
This
Community
is it.
College.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Malachowski gets out of the jam with bases loaded. And Cougars are pumped. So now Urbana's coming back out to the field. We're at the top of the 8th inning. And we're in extra innings, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back.
Service LLC is conveniently located at 108 North Carroll Street in Thurmont with over 40 years of experience in the plumbing industry, celebrating its 10th year serving our community, specializing in all phases of plumbing, including septic installation and repair. The favorite part of our job is meeting new people and knowing that we helped. Kelco Plumbing prides itself on a job well done with pricing that won't flood your budget. Burst pipes, water damage, clogged drains, replacement, remodel, or upgrades. Kelco Plumbing services most major fixtures, faucets, water heaters, sump pumps, and well pumps and pressure tanks. Kelco Plumbing is certified and licensed in Maryland and Pennsylvania. Call them today at 301-788-9791. That's 301-788-9791. Emergencies or planned repairs, Kelco Plumbing will go out of their way to explain exactly what needs to be done in simple, easy to understand solutions. When a plumber's work is done, well, everyone is happy. Remember, a good flush beats a full house every time. Kelco Plumbing is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the radio.
All right, we are back, and oof, man, what a game this has been. Extra innings now, tied up at 3 apiece.
So Gavin Alenak, his 3rd inning of work, and we were talking off air that when you come in here as a coach and you know you want to set things up for the playoffs, which for both these teams is Saturday, you have a pitching rotation and a plan. I'm not sure that plan included extra innings. So we'll see how the coaches adjust and who takes the mound. Watkins is warming in the Catoctin Cougars bullpen. Remember, we start with a runner on second base.
Ball outside. Runner gets caught off, and he gets back in time. The throw by the catcher down.
Yep. It's always a dangerous play when the batter bunts through the pitch and misses it. The runner gets his secondary lead, but Peyton able to get back with the throw just a little off the mark.
And get caught stranded. 1-0 the count.
Oh, and that's 2 he bunted through.
Two and 0 the count.
You don't want to walk this man and get a situation where then Catoctin is able to bunt and get 2 runs in scoring position.
Yeah, just pull the gear and I'll call you. I'll tell you what to do. Yeah, pull the gear. I'll call you tomorrow. I'll tell you what to do with it.
Oh!
All right, bye-bye.
High inside pitch. Drops Bryant Green to the ground.
I would
he was
say
able to avoid the pitch, so
he
it's
did.
now 3-0.
He did the limbo rock on that one. Ball 4. No.
Called that a strike?
Called it a strike. I thought it was ball 4.
Yeah, that or we missed one earlier.
Yeah, we might have missed one.
On a bunt attempt. So, either way, 3 balls, 1
3
strike.
and 1 is the count, yeah. No outs, runner on second. Extra innings. Right up the middle. Throw to first. They got him.
So it's a great piece of hitting by Bryant. He didn't get the bunt, sacrifice bunt, but he was able to hit the ground ball to the right side behind the runner so he could advance to third. So we got Peyton on third base.
And Connor Crum at the plate.
Long look down at Coach Franklin.
Crum steps in. Throw to third, back in time. One out, runner on third. 3-3 is the score. We're in the top of the 8th inning here, with the shadows getting long. Now Allenack steps off the mound. Timeout. Here we go. Handcuffed flyer into the shortstop, who makes the catch right in front of second base.
Number 11, Joey McManus.
2 out. McManus at the plate,
And no longer.
and they walk him.
Intentional walk.
So much for that. So they walk him past to go to Worth.
Batting number 8, Garrett Worth.
Worth looking down to Coach Franklin for the sign.
That's that.
Run, what?
3 times they put Joey McManus on base.
Runners on the corners with 2 out. The go-ahead run on third. And now Coach Franklin gives them the sign. Here we go. Worth steps in.
Garrett's last at bat, he drove one to center field.
Ball outside. There goes the runner. McManus steals second. They let him go.
So 2 in scoring position for Garrett Worth.
Right up the middle. Gonna get him. Yes, he got him. So Urbana gets out of a jam with some great fielding to rob Worth of a base hit. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning after this break.
Cool Oldies 1450 THU is the leader in high school sports broadcasting. Since 2008, we have broadcast more high school sporting events than any radio station in the 4-state area. Football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Regular season playoffs and state championships from southern PA to Brunswick, the western mountains of Maryland to the eastern shore. Cool Oldies 1450 THU is #1 in high school sports broadcasting. Don't worry if you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast. All of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTHUradio.com in our audio vault.
We're all busy with plenty of commitments. That's why Anytime Fitness is the perfect way to stay in shape. From either home or work, Anytime Fitness at Thurmont is always close by, and they're open 24/7. They can tailor a personalized training program to fit your workout needs. Anytime Fitness can also fashion a membership and payment plan that will be flexible enough for your on-the-go lifestyle. You'll love the 24-hour co-ed fitness center with state-of-the-art equipment designed to sculpt and tune you into shape. And when you're away from the Thurmont area, your membership guarantees you access to any of the over 1,000 clubs worldwide. Visit us at 130 Frederick Road to start your program today. Now you can stay healthy anytime with Anytime Fitness.
All right, we are back. Still on the mound for Catoctin. Bottom of the 8th inning. Runner on second. Throw to second, not in time. So in high school baseball, in extra innings, you get an automatic runner on second. And
It's
Urbana, the home team. Pop-up foul hits the screen on the bunt.
actually college baseball and Major League Baseball are starting to go to this same setup in extra innings.
Major League?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
They want to get the game over with quicker.
Well, I know they're doing the pitch clock now. It's one of the new moves this season to speed up the game. Showing bunt.
Tristan pulled the bunt back, and the curveball broke outside.
Ball outside, 1-1. Bunt back to the pitcher. Throw to third. He got him. So they protect the run. The Cougars with some great defense and a smart heads-up play by Malachowski as he twirls, spins 360 and fires to third base for the tag out.
Yeah, bunt just a little too hard, a little too directly at Logan, but he made a great play. And then because there was not a force at third, Connor had to find the hand of the running Hawk. He was able to tag him out. First out of the inning, runner on first.
Logan Janney at the plate batting. Ball one.
So this pinch hitting experience here for Logan. Hitting for Leighton Went.
Strike. Outside edge of the strike zone. 1-1 the count.
Tristan Vetter on first base has 5 stolen bases on the season. There he
There goes
goes.
the runner. Chopper to third. He throws to first. Got him. The runner holds at second. So the hit and run on. Moves the runner into scoring position with 2 out.
Now batting number 4, Armando Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, the third baseman. The bottom of the order for the Hawks. 2 out. Runner on second. Tie game.
Yep, Tristan Vetter, the winning run for the Hawks. If he can find a way home.
Timeout. You know, it just occurred to me this field is not lit. Interesting for a high-class operation like this. No lights. And the sun has settled over the trees in the mountains to the west. Chop foul. 1-1 the count. McManus comes in to give Malachowski a little advice. Puts his glove over his mouth so no one can read his lips. Swing and a miss. One and two the count. Low. That'll even up at 2 apiece. 2-2-2 on the board. Shortstop gloves it, throw to first, and they got him. So that's the end of the 8th inning. And we're still tied up at 3 apiece. We'll move to the top of the 9th. Want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. They're getting their money's worth, aren't they, Coach?
Little extra time for free.
Yeah. Amber Hill Therapy Centers, Catoctin Mountain Motorsports, Center of Life Chiropractic, Fredericktown Yamaha, Hawkins Landscaping, Kelco Plumbing, Thurmont American Legion Post 168, and Thurmont Country Kitchen. Makes me hungry just thinking about it, that roasted chicken up there. So this what was the scoring? I haven't been keeping the sheet on it. We've got 3 runs for each team. When did they come? And what's the box score look like?
Yep. The Cougars scored single runs in the 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. The Urbana Hawks, 1 run in the 3rd and 2 runs in the 5th. I got unofficially 5, 6, 7 hits for the Cougars and 5 hits for the Urbana Hawks.
Wow.
And number 21, Caden Lipscomb, a 9th grader, steps on the mound for the Hawks. And I would be safe to say he has had no varsity innings because he's not on the stat sheet that Coach Fraunfelder sent to us.
So he's a call-up.
Caden Lipscomb. I think he has an older brother that's playing professional baseball at this time.
He's a small kid, but
he's a
9th grader, yeah. I mean, what do you want? Throw down the 2nd, and we're ready to go.
Now batting for the Cougars, number 6, Jacob Bell.
Leadoff batter, Jacob Bell.
So we talked about coaches having a pitching plan coming into the game, and it gets adjusted when you go to extra innings. And
there's your adjustment.
There's your adjustment. And Caden Lipscomb, the 9th grader, stepping onto the bump in the CMC championship game.
Wow.
So to start this 9th inning, we have Garrett Worth occupying second base, Jake Bell at the plate.
Shows bunt. Pulls back the bat for a ball. 1-0 the count.
Jake. 2 for 4 on the day with a triple and a double.
Way outside. Ball 2.
Jake's 10th grader starting at second base with that 10th grade tandem at second and shortstop of shortstop Bryant Green, second baseman Jake Bell.
Bell shows bunt, pulls the bat back. 3-0 the count now. Jake will take.
Pressure situation to put a young 9th grader in. There he goes. Gets a first strike call.
3-1 the count now to Bell. He'll swing away here. Fouled it away.
Say that sun's dropping down behind those trees quickly. A little chill in the air.
Yeah.
And we'll be lucky to make it through 9 innings. Oh.
Uh-oh. What are we doing here?
They're calling the game.
I think they're calling the game. The crowd doesn't like it. The crowd's like, no, let's play some baseball here. Come on. They're calling the game. They're going to let it go at the tie.
And it's a final.
That's it. They pulled the plug. So the final score here in the I'm having trouble saying this, in the Central Maryland Conference Championship baseball game. Urbana 3, Catoctin 3. It's a tie. So I guess are they going to cut the trophy in half?
They'll get to the printers quick next week and make a second one
They
for
will have to.
co-champs.
Yeah.
But hey,
I wonder if there'll be an asterisk on the plaque.
well, that's what happens when you play a friendly.
Yeah.
You can end in a tie.
You can end it, and they're all shaking hands right there, as you can see on the camera.
But boy,
What a
great
great
treat
game
for the Frederick County baseball fans to see these two teams in action.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd like to have a winner, but hey, they both go home CMC champs.
Everybody's a winner now. I guess that's a good way of looking at it, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well, we move to Saturday, where the Catoctin baseball team, the one that you just saw, will face, what did I say, either Smithsburg or Williamsport?
Mm-hmm.
Williamsport at Catoctin, and we'll bring you that game live. 1 p.m. tip-off. First pitch. So,
is there any thoughts to a Thursday softball game if we think there's a competitive one?
let's
We'll
take a
let you
look
know.
at that. Let's look at the brackets and take a look at one. If we find one, we could do that, and we'll let you know. But all you have to do is check WTHU Radio Sports Scoreboard. That's the broadcast sports schedule.
Yep.
And all the games are right there. And our schedule. So, any final thoughts, Coach?
What a treat. Just watching these two teams, the level of talent, top to bottom, the depth of pitching, I expect really a lot of good things to happen with Frederick County baseball in the weeks to come in the playoffs.
Heading to Regency Stadium at Waldorf and for the championship, got 2022 written all over it. All right. This is a great photo. I don't know if you can see this on your camera. I'm looking at it. The entire, both baseball teams are knelt down over home plate, holding the trophy, and they're all winners. All right, that's it. On behalf of the entire team, myself, Michael Betteridge, Coach Rick Little, Tyler Wilhelm, and Randy Hinkleman over at Hood College. We want to thank you for tuning in to a great CMC championship game. We'll catch you Saturday, maybe even Thursday. We'll let you know. Thank you for tuning in.
Good night, all.
Don't worry if you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast. All of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTHUradio.com in our audio vault. Cool Oldies THU is WTHU AM, Thurmont, Gettysburg, Frederick, and from that little brick building marked pumping station outside the gates at Sidebar. We're streaming live in real time at WTHUradio.com.
Every time we meet, everything is sweet. Oh, you're so tender, I must surrender. My love is your love now and forever. You're the one that I long to kiss. Baby, you're the one that I really miss. You're the one that I'm dreaming of. Baby, you're the one that I love. Keep me in your heart, never let us part. Ooh, never leave me, please don't deceive me. I want you only, you must believe me. You're the one that I long to kiss. Baby, you're the one that I really miss. You're the one that I'm dreaming of. Baby, you're the one that I can they be some tears through the coming years? Ooh, all the while